What up, kids? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I'm your host, Sean C. Thank you all for being patient. I had to take care of some last minute things, before I started the live stream. And I hope you all had a great week. Let me take these glasses off because they're gonna be reflecting. But I will be using them. Okay, your boy needs some glasses. You know, your boy needs to upgrade his contact lenses. That's what happens when you start getting older, man. You got to start upgrading. Okay. Anyway, gents, we have a few things to discuss this evening, but let me say this, man. Let me start by saying this, right? It is funny to me as I watch out into the landscape, right, of what's going on out there. And like it seemed that, like women were looking to look for this good guy, right? Coming up, the narrative, right? Especially growing up in the 80s and the 90s, particularly in the 90s, being a teenager, being able to, you know, understand better or a little bit more about the dynamics between men and women. And one of the things you heard all the time is that there just wasn't any good men out there. Like where do I find a good man? And I've showed you guys many times on this channel, particularly one video where I showed you the old talk shows, right? How on the old talk shows, it was like men are being dogs and it was all about the women, and, you know, uh, women would get cheered for the same thing a man would get booed for. And here we are in 2025. First of all, it's 2025. Hard to believe. Okay. It is crazy. First of all, let me just say, I got homies that ain't here no more, that ain't been here, that never got to see adulthood. Okay. I got homies that never got to even make it to being grown men. Here we are in 2025. And little did would they have known that, you know, 30 plus years later, okay, that women don't even want men. Yes, as much as they say, you know, we looking for a good man, we can't find good men, men don't meet all this. Even it seems like when they get a man, they don't really want the man. It's almost like they want this fairy tale. And why would we have that in our heads? You think about the women who are closer to my age, right? In the early 2000s, you had the rom-coms. Anybody remember that? The rom-coms, right? People had them rom-coms, which is romantic comedies, if you don't know what I'm talking about. But 2000s was filled with these movies. And it painted this picture of dating and romance that was phony. I mean, if you really think back on these rom-coms, listen, if you got if for you all to actually have a wife or a girlfriend, somebody you seeing and you go on dates with, you sit down and Netflix and chill with, for my dudes that got that in their life, okay, and you're old enough, you might put on something that's considered a rom-com. But these rom-coms were just lying, right? They pretty much had it where you could have these subpar women basically mess it up, mess up all their decision making, mess up their whole lives, right? Make poor ass decision after poor ass decision. And what used to happen in those rom coms, for some reason, they always ended up with the hot guy at the end, or it was the hot guy that was chasing after them, right? Like basically, two things came from it. Ladies, if you never give up, you will find your man. Okay, that was one thing that happened with the rom coms. The second thing is you can make poor decisions, you can behave poorly, and you still gonna find your man. All right. And the other thing that came out of the rom coms is you don't you just gotta be you. You ain't gotta do nothing special. He gonna find you. You got time. Because some of these rom coms had older women too, and they find the love of their lives. Why am I bringing this up? Today's topic is just one of those topics where I continue to see out in this landscape that it is women. And I've said this multiple times on this channel, but it is women that keep women single. But women are keeping themselves single. Okay. It's not even just other women doing it. Women are keeping themselves single. I'm about to give you the opening clip right now. Just a little opening clip. You all may have seen that I did a video about the grandmother that was talking to the granddaughter or the grandniece or whatever. And she said, it's the women's. The women's ain't good. Maybe y'all seen that. Okay. I'm about to play this clip for you guys. And we'll come back and we'll get into the show. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear this when I play it.
You know, you can tell a real man when you meet a real man. You can tell a real.
What about a woman?
Huh?
What about a woman?
They ain't no good. Period. Bump, bump.
Not now, woman.
Bump, bump.
Not now.
Bump, bump.
Not now, woman.
Bump, bump.
Okay, I got it.
Bump, bump.
And that's all to it.
That's all to it.
Nothing.
Like it bump with you, to bump with somebody else, she bumping with somebody else, but you don't know it. She too late.
And too late, and you already in the gate.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Man, hey, Granny was on point there, baby. Look, look, if y'all would just allow me a second, let me put it right back here. She asked specifically about the women's. The women's bump up, yeah. She asked about the women's. Check this out.
Not now, woman.
Bump, bump.
Look. Let me go back.
You can tell a real.
What about a woman?
Huh?
What about a woman?
So she said you can tell a real man. Okay, and I'm gonna talk about that. We're gonna hit on that real man thing because here we deal with gents, right? We deal with men who are aspiring to more, who don't, who don't hate women, that's looking for a good woman. But you're not gonna just settle for anybody. We're gonna talk about good men and how to spot them. We're gonna talk about it. Any ladies that might be in the audience. Also, for men to understand our role in this whole thing too. But I want you to hear this. Let's just back it up. It's a short video. It's less than 30. It's 30 seconds. Check this out.
You know, you can tell a real man when you meet a real man.
Okay.
You can tell a real.
What about a woman?
Huh?
What about a woman?
They ain't no good. Period. Bump, bump.
Period.
Not now, woman.
Bump, bump.
Not now.
Bump, bump.
Not now, woman.
Bump, bump.
Okay, I got it.
Bump, bump.
You ain't trying to listen. She trying to tell you. Now, I have another video of an older woman kind of saying the same thing. Like, yo, these young girls out here, it is what it is. They don't know. But I'm not using that for this video. I just wanted a little palate cleanser, open this thing up, just to start it off with. Now, any ladies that might come through and see this might say, I ain't no women good. I is no women good. We're going to talk about that through the course of this. But she was making a point. She was making a point that we've been making on these type of channels for a minute that I think is getting lost in translation. And I will connect that dot later on as we go through this. Now, look, I know I say this all the time, I'm not going to keep y'all long here tonight, but tonight I'm not going to keep y'all long. I got work to do. There's actually a bigger video that I'm working on that I'm probably not going to be able to have out until Friday, okay? And this video here, if y'all stick around through this live stream, I'm going to tell y'all what the subject is about so y'all can know what's coming up. But I think it's an important video. And it kind of has to deal with tonight's live stream, okay? Because the title, subject, and narrative of this live stream has a lot to do with the big video that I want to make. That's something that I feel that we need to tackle, okay? So we're going to talk about all this. I'm going to connect the dots. I'm going to let you know what the big video I'm working on is before we get out of here. But y'all going to have to excuse me. We're going to have to run through some of this tonight. Again, we're going to talk about it, but we're going to run through it too, right? Because I got a lot of work to do, okay? But I want to make sure that I can get this video out. So it's going to take me a day or two to work on it. What was I about to say to y'all? See, lost my train of thought. I'm getting old now. I'm getting old, y'all. Okay. But before we get into our videos of the night, okay, before we get up in here, let me say that I cannot have done this with everything that I'm doing, this whole thing with TSG Uncut. This is all you guys, okay? And I would be remiss not to give the shout outs to the gents that are in the house tonight and my ladies. Any ladies that's in the house too that support the channel, support the better dynamic between men and women. You are welcome too. Thank you all for being here this evening. Okay. You could have been somewhere else, but you chose to be here. Thank you. Okay. I want to give a shout out to my members. I know I haven't had a members video out yet. I promise you guys, I haven't forgot about my members. I haven't forgot about my members so much that I've been putting out videos early and giving members first access. So if you are a member, you get first access at the new videos when I can get them out early, okay? But I do owe the members some dedicated videos, and they're coming. I promise you, right? All right, if you want to be a sponsor of tonight's video, again, everything helps the channel. Read the link down at the bottom. Also, too, if you do become a sponsor of tonight's video through any means you want to do, you don't have to, okay? Your viewing is the most important thing. But if you do, I try to give priority to people that do contribute, okay? So, but let's see who we got up in here tonight. I'm gonna run through this real quick. We got Preston in the house. He said Professor Muscles in the house. Man, look, I almost wore a sweatshirt there, Preston, and then I was like, man, I know I get a little hot. This might be one of them subjects that I get a little warm. I ain't wearing a sweatshirt tonight. I'm gonna come out here, show off the guns. That's all I'm talking about, okay? King, he said, what's up? All right, he said, what's up to Preston? Everybody saying what's up. Hey, we got the champ in the house. Thank you for being here. Preston say he about to pour him one. King says, women want to feel or think they look sexy, but they don't like having relations. Yes, they don't yeah. Look, it's like y'all be reading my notes, which I have no notes. They're all up here, okay? But it's like y'all know what this subject entails, and I appreciate that. He's not wrong, but we about to talk about it, okay? All right, I see everybody saying what's up. Thank y'all for the ones. Thank you. Oh, shout out, Shannon. Thank you so much. Evening, folks. Okay, that's right. That's what I'm talking about. What's up, man? He said, keep it cooking, bro. That's what I got to do. Willie Harvey in the house. Thank you for being here. Women absolutely keep other women single, but you can't have that conversation with them, though. Oh, my God. It's almost like y'all seen the clips that's coming up. Jesus Christ. Gents, I'm going to give y'all some credit, and this is why I love doing these live streams. Y'all already know. You know what I mean? Y'all already know. So, and I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Roosevelt Blackmon. Men not running to the internet blaming black women for their problems. No, we're not blaming them for our problems. Those are ours. And listen, Roosevelt, like straight up, people will say, well, y'all men talking about this stuff, y'all. No, but that's different than blaming people for our problems. We're talking about it being a problem, right? We're barbershop talking pretty much. You know, if you're in the barbershop, we're going to talk about sports, whatever. You might talk about some things going on. Look, and it'd be out in the open. You know, it's just a real way that we talk with each other. And I think a lot of women will actually learn from listening to these conversations, but they don't care about learning. And I'm going to show that tonight too. They don't care. That's the other part. They don't give a shit. That's the crazy part, right? Black Rain, what's happening? Good to see you. The Geek Surgeon, please do the guys. Women hate the truth. Yeah, man. And accountability. We're going to talk about all that, though. We're going to come back to that. All right, let's get to our first one. Now, this first clip or this second clip, in and of itself, it's a little bit off topic, but I put it in here for a reason because it is the catalyst of partly what's wrong about women keeping themselves single, which I'm going to show you. Here we go.
Your socks and shoes is given not the mirror.
Okay, I'm sorry I stopped it early. Usually I let it play, but what is this damn? It's not demure. Ain't nothing more ignorant, okay? Nothing more ignorant than women who look, dress, act like this, talking about some demure. They're not demure. Well, who made that? Who did that? Is that something they put in the song or something that I don't know about? Where people, like you just look dumb. You look dumb using words that don't even apply to you. Because there is nothing demure about this redhead. Yes. Yeah, man. Oh, right. Bro, let's get back to it. Sorry, that demure thing just be getting me, man. Like, yo, what are y'all talking about? All right, let me let this play through.
Your socks and shoes is given not the mirror.
Whatever that mean.
You should have woo some beige shoes and not literally.
Shoulda woo.
Yes, no Air Force Ones that's turning beige.
I'm gonna give you a little background.
Go ahead, bag me
The
up.
whole little fit I put on, I just ain't had the shoes to go with it. But am I
Okay.
gonna buy a whole new pair of shoes just to come up here?
Should have.
Hey,
Should've.
personal opinion.
Should
You got
have.
it. I'm finna do that. Not
So
go
you
out
put
to
on
fuck
some
shoes
beige
up.
ones
So
to go
today
with
I'm
your
fucking
beige
shit up with my
shorts.
shoes.
I get it. I'm with
Off-white.
you. I'm
These
with
is
you.
Off-white, shorty.
I'm with you.
Them is
I'm
natural
with you.
off-white.
You go okay, because I pop my balloon because I'm not with you for real. But I'm with you.
Yeah. Yeah, Shannon, yeah, baby. Yeah, right there. That's right there. Okay. What is going on with these? Okay. And this is coming from a woman with prison slides, bruh. You know what? Let me bring that prison slides. Did I not? Oh my God. Yo. She got the prison slides, son. Yo, that is hilarious. Yo, she got prison slides. She talking about this man and she looks like NBC Peacock. Oh, bro. Oh my God. That is insane. Y'all are good. Y'all is good on that one. Hold on. I pressed the wrong button. I'm sorry about that. Look, why did I bring this up? Again, I don't really care about, one second. Again, I don't really care about none of this shit that happened in the clip. Her using demure, and you should have had beige shoes on with shorts and a black shirt. The dude wearing white tennis shoes. First of all, I don't know why he couldn't buy ankle socks. That's just me. I don't like the little crew socks. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't understand how people dress nowadays. I don't get it. Maybe this is not for me. Okay. Y'all are talking to a dude that when I leave the house and I'm not going to the gym and I'm not making a quick run, my socks match my outfit. Like if I raise up my socks, I got some type of colorful matching dress sock I'm wearing probably about 70 to 80% of the time. It's the craziest thing. Some people are like, what's the socks for the day? And I'm like, here you go, right? Like I have colorful dress socks that match. I got gray socks and black socks that match this shirt. That's the way I roll, okay? So I don't care. I'm trying to make a point. Point is, they're so picky and so critical about every little thing about these men. All you have to really say is, look, hey, sorry, you're just not my type. Not a big deal, right? Like there's no like, I know that part of the show is tell us why you don't like that person. But then when you hear the reasoning why a person don't like somebody on these typical shows, it's like sometimes they make themselves seem more, they just look dumb because it's like, really? That right there, that little thing that he wore white shoes, white tennis shoes instead of beige shoes, was the mirror. It wasn't the mirror. Okay? Like, it wasn't the mirror. Okay? Like, that's your problem? That's your problem with him. Have you seen yourself? Oh no, I'm giving the mirror. I'm giving the mirror with the red on. You don't even know this is on. This is on fleek here, right? Like next clip. All right, let's see what y'all say before we move on. Oh, I read that one. She talked. Yeah, I got you. I read that one. Women like this only understand violence for sure. The peacock is pale as hell. Oh, women get a kick out of demeaning men. They get a sense of superiority from it. You guys be on it, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all. That's why. Much respect to the gents. Y'all are always on top of it, and y'all always make me laugh. It's crazy. Okay. Now this next clip. All right. This next clip. I would have loved to use this in a video, but I'd rather have used it tonight. Okay. I'm gonna use it tonight because now women, there you all, if you watch enough of this, see enough different channels, you'll know that a lot of these women, just like what was just said, right here, women get a kick out of demeaning men, and they get a sense of superiority from it. Okay. Until and unless that man has something that they want. And that's what our next clip is going to show us. Check it out.
Like, you don't feel like being bothered.
What you want my Instagram?
I wanted your number.
Just get my Instagram for now.
Okay.
Now, if y'all can't hear, he asked her for, because I know the volume's a little low. He asked her for her number. She was like, just take my Instagram, which is the craziest thing. That's how you know when you're talking to somebody young, when they don't want to give out their number, they're trying to give you their social. You're like, you know what? Tell me you don't like me without telling me you don't like me. You know what I mean? But I just wanted y'all just to stop it because it is low. So I apologize.
I feel it, bro. Instagram for now. DM. Get the number later in the DM. Go crazy.
You famous on TikTok? I guess she recognized you.
Girl, which one?
You be dancing?
Dancing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, y'all saw that look? Y'all, ooh.
Who asked you that?
Okay, look at her face. Is that you?
Well, I guess you can have my number.
Oh, I can? Okay, good.
I'll let you know if there's any news.
Okay. I'm going to call you, so make sure you lock me in.
Now, listen, I'll go back and we can hear what old boy say. But there was something I want y'all to see, okay? Right? Let's stay right from here. Just bear with me. Allow me to show y'all this, right? Okay, so the exchange number.
I feel it, bro. Instagram for now. DM. Get the number later in the DM. Go crazy.
You famous on TikTok? I guess she recognized you.
Girl, which one?
You be dancing?
Dancing? Yeah.
See that look right there? It was just a little second. They cut it off, but it was right there. You can see it, okay? There's something that happened. I'm trying to just lock in with me real quick. Lock in with your boy.
Dancing? Yeah.
So he verified himself. Now you see right there? We can't see what the friend look is, but they gave each other the look. Any ladies in here, y'all know I'm not lying. Go ahead and tell me I'm right. Let me know. But I'm telling you right there, they locked in. Yo, he the dude. He that dude. He one of them dudes. Check it out.
Yeah. Wait, you be on TikTok?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody just asked me that.
So now the friend is talking to him. Not that she's trying to get with him, but she talking to him, and the other chick peeping it out. But just feel this vibe. Did you see it again? It was there again. There's so many signs, y'all. Man, if we got any young dudes in the house, peep me out. Peep gang. Watch this. Checking it out. Oh, you saw that little smile? Did you see it? Did you see it? Now watch this. She look up at him like, that's you?
I guess you can have my number.
Now you can have my number. Now you can have my number. Here's the thing. The social proof was there. The friend, she had validation with the friend. Okay. The friend validated, yo. So then it was okay to like him because he had something that she could deal with, that she could grasp onto. Don't know shit about him, but she okay because he has social clout. Crazy how that works, right? Didn't really care about getting to know this dude for who he was. But as soon as he had social proof online from other people, right? Obviously, whoever watches, and from the friend, you had those little looks back and forth. You had to catch it because it's a quick video, but it was there. It was there. And then, hold up, I'm a play it right here. She gonna do one other thing that women do when they like you. Typically, you see white girls do it a little bit more, but check this out. All right, the look.
Well, I guess you can have my number.
Oh, I can? Okay, bet.
I'll let you know if there's any news.
Okay. I'm gonna call you.
See how she's
So make
throwing?
sure you lock me in.
She started messing with the hair, right? White girls typically kind of put that hair right behind their ear and stuff, right? They try to whatever. She started trying to pat it down in front of him. Okay, I'm trying to pat this thing down, you know, like a cat, you know, when they lick their paw and then do that. She right? Like try to oh, we see it. That's right. That's right. Hold up. Island Rebel. The algorithm is paying our people to become those blackface shows that they enjoy. Example, some subjects are banned, but others are rubber stamped. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to get that social proof, I'm telling you. King says they're about to go to Travis Hunter's girlfriend on him. Oh, they're about to go Travis Hunter's girlfriend on him. Yeah, you know, I wasn't really feeling you in the beginning. I didn't like you like that, you know, but what Travis Hunter girlfriend didn't say in that video was, some people told me that you was real good and you was going to get into college and you had a good chance at the NFL. And I was like, you know what? Between the big ass goofy smile and lips and, you know, looking like a damn gremlin, I think you pretty damn cute. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. You got a face only a mother could love, but I'll try to love like that. Like, it's terrible. Like, yo, social proof. Social proof. Let's get to the next video. Now, this is the video right here that I kind of built the night subject around. Okay. In the last clip, women will turn down dudes, like I said, without getting to know them. But here's the thing, the clip that I'm about to show you now shows how even women will admit they're going to keep themselves single because they kind of want you, but they kind of don't want you, as you might have seen me put on the thumbnail. Check this out. Hold on, let me catch this last comment. If he's a gremlin, then what does that make her? Oh, man, she didn't call Travis Hunter a damn Mogwai. Well, at least the Mogwais were kind of cute when they were little, so I don't know if Travis Hunter gonna get that much leverage. Here we go.
How do I tell this man that I don't want nothing serious, but I want us to act like we're a couple? I want us to do couple things all the time, but I don't want nothing serious. I want him to invite me to all of his functions and gatherings with friends and family and shit and introduce me, but I don't want nothing serious. Don't introduce me as your girlfriend, but make sure that they know that I'm important to you. Like, I want to be with you like a lot, but I don't want nothing serious. Like, don't tell people I'm your girlfriend, but tell them that I am important to you. Like, I know I make sense.
No, you don't.
But how do I say this without sounding
like
how I'm sounding?
You sound terrible.
I hear how it sounds.
It sounds bad.
But Never mind. No.
Yeah. Go ahead and cut off the camera. Matter of fact, let me rewind to that one part right here, because this is what a lot of modern women sound like when they get on these videos, keeping other women single. Check this out.
But how do I say this without sounding how I'm sounding? Because I hear how it sounds.
It sounds bad.
But never mind. No.
Yeah, cut off the camera. Just stop. Just stop. Just, ma'am, miss, young lady, cut the damn camera. Just cut that shit. Okay? Just cut it. just cut it. You got to cut it. Do that. Cut that shit, man. Cut it. All right. Island Rebel says, I think they're holding your channel back on purpose. You talking about this channel? Oh, man, it's all good. I'm not even tripping. The channel's doing what the channel do, man. You know what I mean? I do these Wednesday night live streams, not because I'm trying to not because I expect I'm gonna have hundreds of people in the chats and all like that, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not even looking at it that way. Like, I do this because it gives everyone access to know who TSG really, who I am. I've showed y'all through the course of, I've been doing these live streams for years now, right? I do this for the gents, okay? If the gents, if it wasn't for my loyals that I love having these conversations with, laughing with, clowning with, having a good time with on our little Wednesday night, I wouldn't do a live stream. Why? Right? They don't get as many views. They don't do as well as other videos. Why would you do a live stream? I do a live stream and I get more enjoyment from the live stream sometimes than I do making regular videos. It's just that maybe I am being suppressed in the algorithm, but I'm not worried about that. You know what? The channel has been growing. Thank you all for the 46,000 subscribers that we're at. I know we're going to hit 50,000 here in the next couple of months. That's all that matters. Okay. But it is what it is. It is what it is. You already know that we chilling with the TSG villains. That's right. I call these type of women dense. Yeah, this is very dense. She just wants his non-sexual attention. Devin, that's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you right there. Boom. It's kind of like, we know this already, right? That's why the friend zone is so beautiful to a lot of women. The friend zone is a beautiful place to put men who are going to, give you time and attention when you need it, when you want it, maybe even provide some resources. When you're lonely, they can be there for you. It's like you're having fun because listen, let's just be real. Hanging out with other women ain't really fun all the time, okay? Ladies, some of us men are just putting up with you, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you, once you get older, you just don't even want to, if you got to be around a woman that you just can't even put up with, you just rather not do it because your peace becomes much more important. But for my younger dudes, and I can say younger dudes, but even my dudes in their 30s still, early to mid 30s, you still got that little spry in. You got a little fight. You have a little bit more patience. When I think about 10 years ago, I had more patience for being around people, like being around women just to kind of have a good time, try to make a good time out of something. But here's the facts. A lot of women, like, y'all just not fun. And sometimes women would rather hang out with a dude instead, because a dude will somehow or will try to entertain you if he likes you. Girls, y'all just find, just weird shit y'all be on. So, but that non-sexual attention, and then when she need to get her back blowed out, right? She called in Jody. Jody coming through and blowing that back out. And then she go back and get the non-sexual attention, from Pete. You know, just go talk to old Pete. Okay. Wednesday night live streams is my cigar and drinking nights. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just I haven't been drinking as much for my own purposes, but you know, I like to have a drink every now and then. I still keep my little beverage container around. She wants the boyfriend experience without giving him the girlfriend experience. Man, y'all are good. Y'all are good. Yes, please stop talking loony baloney living in delusional city. And the kicker is that it's a multitude of women sitting somewhere agreeing with her like, yes. That right there. Yes. We're going to talk about it. We got some more. Adam, thank you for coming through, man. I hope everything going good. Thank you for being here. Juju says she needs to fix her fake hair, half-done hairstyle. Oh, man. The friend zone is known as the dead zone. Yeah, if you're in the friend zone, just get out of it. Listen, let me be clear about something. If you have female friends, because let's just talk about this while we got this subject out. Let's talk about that here as gents real quick. I have female friends, right? But the difference is I don't have any expectations to do anything with them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, some dudes are like, yo, you can't have female friends because there's always going to be that expectation. No, I have none of the expectations. I got my girl, you know, I'm happy where I'm at, right? My female friends, I don't hang out with and talk to all the time, but they're still my friends, and I still, every now and then, we will have a conversation, okay? That's where it's at, right? I have no expectations. But even before I was with my girl and I had my female friends, right? You know if a girl puts you in a friend zone or not, right? If she's trying to put you in that zone, when you know that there's nothing going to happen, right? What makes you locked in the friend zone is when you think that there's still a chance. One day, there may be a chance. I'm going to tell you how many times I've seen my female friends be single with somebody, and I'm just like, all right, cool. Oh, it didn't work out, huh? Well, too bad. Hey, maybe you'll get them next time, kid. You know what I mean? Like, once you erase that I'm trying to get with you, or I think there's a chance, you take yourself out the friend zone. The power is in your hands. So you know to eliminate all that, hey, can you just come over and this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. Like, you got to cut that shit off, okay? When you know there's no chance, you cut that off. Like, no, I can't, man. It's 11:50. No, it's too late. You know? No. Get your ass to bed. What are you doing? What are you doing? All right? Now, if any of my friends, male or female, call me in the middle of the night because they've drank too much or, you know, like that, I'm sorry. I do not want to see anybody end up in jail or a fatality. And we have a lot of fatalities in this city. That I'll get up for. But no, go change your tire. You better call AAA. You better call AAA. I'm not about to ride somewhere to go change your tire. What kind of insurance you got? You got the poor people insurance, huh? AAA come and change my tire, even though I don't want to change my tire. But I'm saying, you know, like I can get a tow truck, okay? Not a big deal. I can afford a tow truck. Don't call me. You better call Tyrone. Call him. All right? So stay away from modern women. Cardell just said, you know what? Let's just invest your time in a woman who sees your value. Invest your time in people who bring value. I can say who see your value, who bring value. And value don't have to be they give you money, whatever, but are you getting something? Do they edify you? Do they make you aspire to be the best version of you? If they're not, then why, you know, like, if they're not helping you to be a better version of yourself, then why are you dealing with it? Or I'm not saying, you know, like, you got to figure out when to cut people off in your own life. I just know where to put people, right? How you compartmentalize people in your life, you know, and you could be the person that other people are compartmentalizing. And that's fine, because all that should give you time to do is to grow and to get on your purpose, particularly and especially if you are a man. Okay. So agreed, champ. Don't entertain attractive lady friends. Just watch them. You win on social media. They'll be in your DMs, fellas. Yep, that's another thing too. Come on, dog. Is that even a question? But yeah. Yeah. That's the other thing too, man. Like, for me, having female friends is like how I feel about going out. I don't get excited about going out as much as I used to, even though I do like to people watch while I'm out. Like, I find it very entertaining. And that's the way I feel about some female friends. Some of them are highly entertaining, and they also help you keep your pulse. Like this, I do this show, I do this channel. So sometimes it's okay. Sometimes I need to go out to keep my pulse, keep my fingers on the pulse of what's going on out in the streets. I feel the same way about some of my female friends. It's like, you know what? Sometimes you need to talk to them to see what's going on, kind of hear some of the shit, and you're like, wow, okay, checks with chart, you know what I mean? Like, you know, so it is what it is. And that's not a diss on them, because we all just trying to figure this thing out in life. Yo, Hands Fly Kickbox, make sure y'all go over to this channel and support this brother. Thank you so much for being here. He said, what up, bro? What is that, man? Great seeing you. Happy New Year. All right, let's get to the next one. Oh, yeah, this woman right here. Yeah, we talked about this. We didn't drag that one to the ground. You have women who say they want a man but don't really want anything serious. Now, before we go to the next video, think about this. I want y'all to think about, go back 20 years ago. Okay, 20 years ago. Think about being a man, and if you told, go 25 years ago. Go back as far as you need to. But here's the point. The point being is, if you told a woman, I kind of want you around, but I don't really want you. Like, I want to be able to hang out with you, or I just want to be able to hit a little bit. Maybe we sit on the couch, watch a little TV. I don't really want to take you out in public, though. You know, I don't really want you to be my girlfriend, right? Is that okay with you? There's two things you would say. She would say, yo, what the hell? You just trying to treat me like a booty call, right? That's one. It's a big girl, right? Some of y'all be like, I got a big girl, but I want to bring her out, right? Let's be real about it, okay? Y'all want to bring your big girl out, you know? And if you like big girls, that's fine. But some dudes are like, yo, I hit a big girl. I ain't bringing her out with me. Okay? That's what all this sounds like to me. Shout out to my big girls out in the audience. Okay? But if a dude had said any of this stuff, what would be said about it? He would be a dog. He's a player. He's this, he's that. Men get filleted for saying the same things that these women say. Crazy to me how, if you listen close enough, everything that women are saying today, they sound like the same way that they used to complain about the men in these rom-coms, in these magazines, on these talk shows. This is the way that they would talk about men. They would talk about the same men who act like they're doing right now. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right, let's get to the next video. Now, another thing that's jacked up about society today is you can't do nothing as a man and it not be sassy. Okay. Now, I lived in Seattle for 8 years of my life, right? I lived there twice, but I lived there for 8 total years. Okay. Now, when you live in Seattle where it rains 300 days out of the year, you start to just kind of move around without an umbrella. It's not that an umbrella, if you're using an umbrella in Seattle, most people would assume that you're not from there, because most people just kind of walk through. You don't stay in the rain. If you're going to stay in the rain for a long period of time, maybe you do have an umbrella. but just moving back and forth. But it's Seattle, 300 days, light misty rain, maybe some droplets. It's not that down south rain. Who my people from down south, you know how that rain is, right? Where the rain come down for like 10 minutes, you're completely soaked, and then it just goes away. Okay, that's like Florida rain. Okay, right? Just Florida rain. But there are places that you do need an umbrella. There is no way you can be without an umbrella and your clothes not be wet, ruined, stinky, mildewed, all that stuff. But apparently, if you use an umbrella, you is sassy. You can't make this shit up. You really can't.
I'm not gonna lie, I just feel like I just can't see my nigga like using the umbrella looking like fucking Mary Poppins. Like, I'm sorry, I just cannot. And I feel like it's gonna be so bad when I say it, but I feel like it's sassy.
You see that? That's two women that just said, did you hear what she said? And I just caught it. I know it's gonna sound bad when I say it, but it's sassy. The last woman said the exact same thing. These women open their mouth knowing it sound bad, and they say it anyway.
I'm not gonna lie, I just feel like I just can't see my nigga like using the umbrella looking like fucking Mary Poppins. Like, I'm sorry, I just cannot. And I feel like it's gonna be so bad when I say it, but I feel like it's sassy.
Wait, so protecting himself from the rain.
No, that's not it, because you could easily wear a jacket. When you use that umbrella, you're covering the same portions that's going to be covered by a jacket.
Nah.
Just take the jacket off. Why? What's not getting covered by the jacket that's getting covered by the umbrella?
My pants.
Your pants are still getting wet when you have an umbrella.
I got a big umbrella.
So why don't you just wear a jacket? Why do you wear an umbrella?
Like I said, it's sassy, so which means I feel like it's for girls. Here's why though. So it's pouring down raining one day, and my grandfather, he's on his way out, and it's, of course, my grandmother, she had umbrellas. So I'm like, I'm really not going to take an umbrella. He's like, no, real men don't use umbrellas. And
Is that what his oh my God. We'll get into it after this video. We'll get into it.
Not going to lie. I think of my grandfather just so highly because he was just that father figure for me for a long time. So he just holds like a very high place for me. So ever since he said that, it's instilled. My stepdad doesn't use umbrellas. The man I marry is not going to use an umbrella. Like, I'm sorry.
Well, lady, I'm sorry to tell you, the man that you marry isn't going to use an umbrella because ain't no man going to marry you. Okay. That's right there. But you understand the rationale, right? She saw men and they gave her the impression that having an umbrella, which was designed to keep you dry or to minimize you getting wet. These dudes like, yeah, I'm a real ass G. And real ass G's don't walk around with no Mary Poppin ass shit. They don't walk around with them shits. Okay? Because I'm a real G. Actually, what's that video I had done a while back? God dang it. Sorry, I messed up. Sorry about that. Let me do it this way. What's that video? I did a video a while back, man. It was crazy. Oh man. What's that video I did, y'all? It was about the oh, I know where it's at. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. I think it was in my members only content. Oh my God. Oh, right here. Check this out. So she got a toxic ass grandpa that's telling her it ain't cool to have an umbrella. Look, I'm not saying as a man, yeah, there are gonna be times you're just gonna go through the rain. I'm not, as a man, you're not gonna always just grab an umbrella and be, have it out. But damn, you sassy because you decide today I'm not trying to get as wet as much. Maybe I'm trying to do this or maybe whatever. Let's see what y'all got to say. Juju says, man, she makes no sense. Me neither. Bro, I don't know. It sounds like these women want a man who is neuter and obedience trained. Yeah. I seriously swear these people really need to just shut the F up. Of course, the women say they hate being treated like a booty call, but use men like a walking ATM waterfall. Shannon says, women are channeling men's behavior more and more these days. I don't understand it. Yes, that's what I've been trying to say. Cardell says, rom-coms straight suck. Fair enough, man. So let me get this straight. You sassy for carrying an umbrella, and that's exactly why I said I'm done with these people. Check it out. Yo, let me do this real quick. Y'all remember her granddad sound like this dude right here. Y'all might remember this from the video I put out at the end of the year. Where is it at? Right here. This is what her granddad reminds me of. I mean, I don't know if this was what she meant, but check this out.
I love you, Granddad. Give me a hug, man. Oh, man, get on with me because I brought you some damn shit. Nigga, you are crazy as hell. I can't get a hug. Nigga, you don't be hugging on no player, nigga. You can't put that shit on the internet, a boss-ass nigga like me hugging on a something. What's wrong with you, boy? You my granddaddy, man. I can't help it, boy. You better act like you goddamn real, nigga. I got no more suckers running out, family. You gonna put it on that. Nigga, you gonna suck. You ain't hugging on that granddad like you a little boy. You better boss up, nigga.
You better hey, man. Yo, Gramps got 0 F's to give, right? He like, oh, you better boss up, nigga. You look like hugging on me, hugging on a player. You can't hug on a player like this, boy. Yo, granddad is not playing, son. That's what I feel like her granddad, and the men in her life is like, oh, we better man up, nigga. Walking out here with no damn umbrella looking like a Mary Poppins looking dude. Oh, Mary Poppins sugar, flying around. A spoonful of sugar make the medicine go down. Give me a hug, Granddad. That's what's wrong with y'all niggas. Oh, stupid, why? He said Grandpa needs to switch to decaf. Yo, new bad Grandpa movie. Damn, Gramps. What's wrong with you, Gramps? Her granddaughter must have stayed sick. Yo, you better man up. Little girl, you better man up. I'm here sick. Granddad, give me a hug. What you talking about? I'm a man, I'm a player. I don't hug on nobody. What the hell? Them were the same grandpas. Them were the same granddaddies, right? They were the ones like, listen up. About to go out, give me a pack of smokes. I'll be back when I be back. Grandpa went and started a whole new family. Sound like her granddad she was the new family that her granddad started. Man, oh man. Grandpa needs more vodka in his system, man. Look, bro. You want to know why we do these live streams? For laughs like that. For laughs like that. Now, I wasn't going to play this whole clip. Oh, let me catch one more. Let me catch this comment from Willie. Willie said, it's the dumbest ish ever. Women pick a word or two every 2 to 3 months. Don't look up the meaning and just drag the ish out the word. Out of context to death, but still willing to use it on you like a gun. Well, Willie, man, that's demure. It's not demure. Oh, it's not demure. Not demure. That's what I think. I don't know why. Look, I don't know why, y'all. Where every time I hear them say, not demure, I don't know why I always think of somebody like throwing up or somebody that's slow. Let's put or tarted a little bit, a little tarted, little special, little, as we like to say, a little touched. Okay, I don't know why. Like, oh man, does he get feelings in the wrong places hugging a man? I don't know, man. He would hug his grandchild. He brought him a pint of E&J, Blue Diamond, and a blunt. Stupid, man. You wrong for that one. The E&J one, though. The E&J one got me. Yeah, man. Women be interpreting ish however they want to. Yep, exactly. All right. So another problem that women have, and it becomes our problem because you can see it throughout all of these channels, all of these videos, right? And we talked about it recently. One of the biggest things that seems to continue to come up is the money aspect, right? It's not like women don't care about a man being a provider as much as they trying to live an easy life, a lifestyle. And this next clip is going to tell a story about what lengths women will go to what I like to call perpetrator fraud. Okay, they're trying to perpetrate a fraud out here, right? Check out the video.
True story, y'all. About 10 years ago, I was planning to host a women's conference in Atlanta. And I remember at the time I was following this woman on Instagram who, like, she just oozed fabulosity. Like, she was always wearing designer clothes, had the expensive handbags, was always wearing the red bottom shoes, was taking pictures in expensive restaurants. And I was like, I want her to speak at my conference because I want her to inspire women to level up their life. Well,
sorry, I'm gonna stop it right there. Okay. Notice what she said. She said the woman was always in these pictures and designer stuff, blah, blah, blah. She looking like a boss babe, right? And without really talking to her, just looking at the photos alone, she was like, I want women to see this. Now, here's the thing. I do not have a problem with women doing well. I don't. I'm not a hater. I don't care. Okay? But you all are putting women, particularly our women in the Black community, are pretty much the poster child for late stage capitalism because they've put looking and having things and being a certain way above anything that has to deal with humanity or love or community or affection or anything. They don't really, it's like their feelings and their heart is seared. They have zero F's to give. They are, again, when you listen to it close enough, they sound like the men that they used to complain about. But at least a man that's hardened, even like Granddad, Granddad went out, did what he had to do to make the money. What he did, he brought it home. He made sure that grandma had what she needed to. Bills were paid, stuff like that. Because with men, there's a sense of responsibility attached to it. So this woman, instead of looking for the traits that would embody a woman like that, who has a higher sense, right? Even if she's not dressed in designer shit, she thought this is the women that should speak in her conference. I want y'all to keep that in mind as we listen to the rest of this.
I got a chance to call her and I was explaining my heart for the conference. And she said to me, Nona, I would love to do this, but I just got evicted from my apartment and I'm actually staying with a friend and sleeping on their couch. And I don't know where I'm going to be at by the time of your conference. Y'all, I was shook because that same morning, she posted a picture of herself standing in the middle of the street, holding a Chanel bag, showing off her red bottom shoes while she was sleeping on her friend's couch. And I realized in that moment that if we're not careful, we will end up comparing our reality to another person's fiction. And this is why I'm killing comparison, because too many of us are feeling like we don't measure up because the measuring stick that we're using isn't even real.
Right there, that last part, right there. Let me put her face right when she says that. Right there. Let's leave that face right there on there, okay? That was a very powerful statement she said at the end. Matter of fact,
comparing our reality to another person's fiction.
Yep.
And this is why I'm killing comparison, because too many of us are feeling like we don't measure up because the measuring stick that we're using isn't even real.
All right, let's get that face back there. Right there. Let's get that right there. All right. She spoke nothing but truth at the very end. And I thought this was a very, very important story because a lot of women are measuring themselves to what they see in other women online. They're using those terms like demure, right? They use demure, right? They're using that shit because they hear other women say it. They even got that from some Real Housewives shit, right? Like another thing that I can't stand to hear when I'm listening, when I hear women, especially particularly black women, when I hear it, it's like, well, it's giving this. It's giving. What is it's giving? They can't even say it makes me feel like, or the way you acted is kind of like this. It's giving. What is that shit? Demure. Demure. Right? Like, yo, too many women have their self-esteem in a blender. They really do. Because if they don't measure up to the women that they look up to, and they're looking up to women who not even real. This woman, if she hadn't heard that from that woman, she would have probably had her come speak at her conference. She might have still had her come speak at her thing. Even though this woman was living a lifestyle that she wasn't really living. Now, listen, there are black women out here that are doing some amazing things. Again, I'm not a hater. I can say that. Good on y'all. Good on y'all. Where that stops for me as a man who's had to build his way up, who's had to work hard, who's had to endure things that I cannot even explain to you guys in terms of trying to make it through a system in order to advance. As that type of man, I have zero respect for you as a woman if the only thing you can lead with is, I got all this, I did all this. Well, who are you helping? Are you trying to demean and belittle people because you think you're at this level? Right? I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I had been thinking about for the longest, like, Kevin Samuels would do his live streams and he'd dress up in a tie and a suit and it looked good. Background be popping. I like a good background, right? I like having the colors all nice and stuff, right? I love all that, right? I love even looking at this one, okay? But I decided against dressing up in a suit and a tie and all that. First of all, your boy is just huge, okay? I'm fighting to not be 270 pounds, okay? Like, I'm just a huge, massive ass dude. So I just bought 2 new dress shirts that actually fit, and you got to get it right. I got long ass arms, I got a big ass neck, right? So then I got to wear that shit, be on camera, talking, sweating because I'm big, right? I'm just, no, right? Kevin Samuels was he was a tall man, but he was a slender man. I'm almost 270 pounds, man. I'm sweating, okay? I'm going to be sweating by the end of this damn thing. I felt sweat running down my back. So I thought about doing the shirt and tie thing, or the suit and tie thing, but I didn't because I was like, you know what, man? That looks nice. But I want to be dressing what I'm comfortable in, what I like, and just be relatable as Sean. That's the most important thing. To just be like, yo, man, look, I'm not better than anybody out here. I'm working every day to try to reach my goals and dreams. And I'm telling you, I've done some good things along the way. I've made a lot of mistakes. And I try to tell you all about those mistakes through my videos, through talking to you guys. I don't have to put on some suit to look better. I don't need to have the most designer threads because that's not who Sean is. I'm the dude who keeps a car until I pay it off. Sometimes a little longer, but most of the times I pay off a car until I get my new one. I like to hold it for a while. I like to save money. I like to go on trips. I like to travel. I like to leave this place sometimes. I do like to dress up when I go out, but I don't dress up for nobody but me. I like to feel good when I wear certain things. I got this gray trench coat that I like to wear now. And I'm like, yo, you know what? When you're in your mid-40s and shit like that, It look good, man. It feels good. I wear that for me. And I'm not trying to say I'm better than anybody when I do it. And I think the problem with too many modern women today is when you get a little money in your pocket, when you're starting to dress a little bit better, when you're doing a little bit better than the people around you, think you all fucking forget that you ain't you're nothing. You could have millions of dollars and you still ain't shit compared to the people that are running this goddamn country into the ground, who have all the money in the world and they need more tax breaks. Like, what are you going to do with that extra money? Where a tax break could help regular people. I'm saying to you all that if you really look at the wealth gap, millionaires are poor. I need y'all to understand that. Millionaires look poor to the ones who are at the top. They would cut their own throats if they had millionaire money. They would just, oh my God, I'm broke. Oh my God, what am I gonna do? Right? They would lose it. They would freaking lose it. So why am I telling y'all this? I'm telling y'all this because there is no woman who you see walking around on normal streets that is better than you. She ain't better than you anyway. Okay? We're all just regular people just trying to make it. And even the millionaires, half of them are living paycheck to paycheck. Half of them are living paycheck to paycheck. So when women come out here with red ass hair talking about some demure, right? You sound like a goddamn idiot. And this is, and men don't want to deal with that shit. Y'all say this, and you wonder why you're single, because nobody want to deal with that shit. Sorry, I went on that little rant. Now, one of y'all said this in the chat earlier, right? Way earlier, that they don't want to listen. It's like you try to tell them, I told you, I've been saying it the whole damn live stream. I'm not going to hate on you for doing well. I don't give a damn, right? I'm fine where I'm at. You know, like, I'm not looking for somebody else's attention. And then when you try to correct them and say, yo, this, slow your roll, baby. The women nowadays are a trip because they will buck up on you like you a dude. And what they don't understand is us dudes know not to buck up on another dude because there's the potential of a fight happening. And listen, some of these dudes out here nowadays, they don't care. They will take out a woman just like they take out a dude. Especially if you acting like a dude, you're gonna make another dude's instincts flare up. Because it's fight or flight at that point. See what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that's right. I'm saying if you acting like a dude as a woman and you flare up on a dude, you're going to trigger his instincts to protect himself from another dude. Crazy. All right? So check this out.
Black women are the group of women failing the most out of all other women, but are the first group of women where if you even think about making a suggestion to them, if you even think about correcting a Black woman in any way, the response is always, why do you care? Why is it your business? Why are you worried about it? It's like the more they fail, the more you can't tell them anything. And, you know, every time you're on TikTok and you see a sister doing a think piece about how we're the victim and everyone should feel bad for us, just block them. No one is doing anything to us. We're doing this to ourselves, okay? It's a joke at this point. I don't even see how there's an end to it. The only thing that will save Black women right now is tribalism. You are going to have to find a tribe and stick to that, because as the collective, this is not working out and it is not looking good. The baby mama epidemic is the real pandemic for Black women at this point. I wish there was a vaccine for it. The vaccine would be maybe common sense.
I'm glad she said what she said at the very end, because that's going to take me into, I told you guys, If you were here long enough, I would tell you what the next video is about. And there's a black scholar who says that the biggest epidemic that is facing the black community is the dissolution, the breakup of the black family. Now, I titled it Single Moms, something, something, something. And the reason I did that was because our women today, particularly and especially in the black community, they try to wear being a single mom like a badge of honor. I'm not trying to get on this subject, but I'm trying to tell y'all there's a bigger subject to show that, like, hey, this is really bad. And in that video, I intend to put the clips together such a way that we talk about how bad it is. How bad it is. If y'all are like, well, Sean, why are you bringing it up? Look, I'm not, shit happens. We have single moms. I get it. My concern, and let me say this now before I even make the video, my biggest concern with the single mother epidemic is that we have women that glorify it. We have women that push this shit. We have women that tell women, it's okay, you don't need a man, blah, blah, blah. What? So the reason why that video is going to take me some time is because there's a lot of clips. It's a lot to talk about. It's a lot to organize the clips the way I want to. But this woman right here told the truth. You can't tell our women anything. And that's the whole point with tonight's video, was talking about how women are keeping themselves single. So if you are a black woman and you're like, well, that ain't me and blah, 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 then you're going to have to separate yourself from commenting, yes, girl, you got to get away. You got to get away from that tribe of women. And I know how it is, right? Because you all are the social creatures, ladies. You all are the social ones. And you all hate being on the outside. You hate it. You hate it. You will deal with a wench who you know ain't no good. Then be alone sometimes. And men, we're the opposite. Instead of finding anybody to be friends with, we wait until you want to control, alt, delete yourself, because you didn't give yourself anybody to be able to talk to hang out with. And women will hang out with the wrong people just not to be alone. And both of them are bad. But what we're talking about right now and tonight, the company that women keep is keeping them single. Hell, you got to look within yourself. You, yourself, and I, right? One of those two entities is keeping you single too. Ego. So I thought it was really important to bring that up tonight, man. I thought it was important, man, because our sisters find more importance in being accepted into some BS than to stand on principle and tell these women right. That's why women like this get called pick-me's. If you are a black woman and you say something against another black woman, you a pick-me. Think about that Cooking with Kaya video and the girl saying, oh yeah, these women that's taking up for Kaya, they pick-me's. We don't like pick-me's. Remember that video? It's like you can't even say nothing. And then you getting talked about. This video, this clip right here, I saved. It's one of the last few videos that we have for the night. There was this talk show. I don't know what the name of the talk show is. Maybe they might have it on there. But the point is, that's not even the point. The point is, this young man is going to tell this young lady why men don't select certain women, why men don't want to deal with a woman. I think it was a very good conversation. We'll talk about it on the other side. And I want to hear from you guys.
I want a man that pays for, is going to be able to pay for the rent or mortgage or whatever have you. She's a gold digger. She's only cares about money.
She only looked down on she's only looked down on if she has all these demands, but then don't offer nothing. If it sounds selfish, like I want a man with this, that, and the third, what you got? What you doing? And it ain't much about financially. Like, what are you gonna do with a man like that? Just like women want a man with, they want Jesus Christ from Nazareth to come and walk on water for them. What you think we want? We want Mary Magdalene. We want the virgin that can spit out a baby without being touched. So at the end of the day,
really don't want that actually.
No, but I'm just saying. At the end of the day, though,
you want the man with the big everything.
I'm just saying, for the woman that does make 100,000+ a year, then yeah, it's actually suitable for her to want a man.
You realize them women that always say that with all that money are never happy with them rich corporate men to be with.
So look, that conversation could have went even deeper, and I'm sorry I don't have all of it, but. And we could go on. That last part was its own subject. But I want to talk about what he said. Because what he said, I almost think it went over her head. Like, I don't think she got what he was trying to say. Men have stopped wanting to take care of women or to, I ain't gonna say be a provider, but men aren't as freely doing as they used to, as we used to, right? Because modern women today go online, and I'm talking about, like, y'all could pull out your phones after this, go onto a social media app, find this type of space on social media, and you won't flip 10 times. Take out all the ads, though. You flip 10 times minus the ads, and you tell me you can't find one video, you're going to find one video where a woman talking about what she need and what she going to get and what she got. You literally cannot get on social media without seeing it, right? And we also know that a third of women admit it, which means it's more, okay? But a third of women admitted to using men for foodie calls, meaning that they only go out on dates to use men for what they can get, food, drinks, whatever, okay? Now, whether that you can say that's wrong or right or whatever. The point is, men know that now. And men have heard it from other men. Men hear it on channels like this. And so now men for the first time are finding themselves having to openly ask the question, what do you bring to this? What are you bringing to this? And women are so defiant today. That's like the last woman said, you can't tell them shit. You can't tell them nothing. They defiant. Let me see if I can find another clip to prove my point. Oh, I know the video. I know the video. Listen, they are so defiant. And right here. These women today are so damn defiant about what they can do for you, and they don't need you, and this, that, and the third. Check this out. There's a video, there's a clip that y'all seen in my other video, one of my other videos.
That's childish.
As a woman,
I don't need to get on your program.
I can't lead if you're going to be doing the leading. You know what I'm saying?
I'm leading myself, though.
But how?
So I'm sorry I'm pausing because we've already seen this. He's talking about getting together with a woman and being in a relationship, okay? A relationship. where you're starting to merge together. The two become one. You're starting to move. You get in a relationship with the hopes that, hey, if this works out, we stay together. We're gonna make this thing work. And this is the mindset of these young women right here. He's asking good questions.
I don't need to get on your program.
I don't need to get on your program.
Can't lead if you're going to be doing the leading. You know what I'm saying?
I'm leading myself though.
But how are you in a relationship and you're leading yourself?
Because we got two separate lives at the end of the day. My mama birthed me and your mama birthed you.
Now, think about earlier. I'm not going to get too deep into that, but I want to hint on this. Think about that video clip where the woman was in the car, okay? She was in the car, and what did she say? She said, well, I kind of want to do the round, but I kind of don't, right? We have this scenario right here where these women are talking about, I'm a be with a dude, but I'm doing my thing, and you could do you. Then why are you in a relationship? I did not know I was going to use this clip tonight, but after seeing everything and the things that we talked about, this came to mind. Just now, it came to mind. This woman, another woman, proving that women are going to keep themselves single because they are not really looking for anything substantial anymore. They want the resources, they want the lifestyle, and they want the attention here and there, but they don't really want anything substantial. And here's the thing that's going to feed into the video that I'm making here about the single moms and about the breakup of the Black family, because it's not about single moms, it's also about the breakup of the family. Computer, light one, off. It's not even about, it's not just about the single moms, but it's the breakup of the family. It's this mindset that women have that they well, okay, well, I was young, blah, blah, blah. You can't hold that against me. Yes, I can, because depending on how long you was this way, how can you ever be a wife to anybody, to any man? How can any man trust that you, well, when you grow up and stuff? No, but y'all, a lot of y'all women who think like this and think like this for too long, y'all never grow up. Y'all just become more bitter. You just become more bitter. You don't even know how to change your own ways because nobody want to tell you right.
Yeah.
Your friends tell you, yes, girl, yes. That's given. That's given. It's given demure. It's given demure, girl. Keep doing that. Your friends gonna keep you single. Your own mindset gonna keep you single. I don't need nobody gonna keep you single. And that's what's gonna lead me into my next video. The destruction of the Black family. So please make sure y'all jump on that one Friday, okay? Please make sure y'all watch that one, okay? It might be a little bit longer video, so don't watch it until you have time, okay? Sit down, break out your little Friday drink, cigar, whatever. That's the type of video this one's gonna be, okay? Check this out, though.
Yeah, I'm not taking my piercing out. I don't.
But it conveys a certain message. She's a free spirit. Free to be whatever. Someone said edgy and freaky.
Like, my dating has been kind of bad. A lot of men just like sexualize me and they just wanted to like have sex with me. Like,
I think you're a beautiful girl, but I want you to lean into more a refined look. When I say refined, I want less baby hair, Brenda. I would say maybe just a little bit thinner with your brows.
Yeah, I'm not taking my piercing out. I don't care if a man don't like the piercing.
So heard that? I don't care if a man don't like my piercing. Oh, this is my piercing. I'm gonna keep that. Check this out. I want you to hear what she tells her. They always got this thing that I ain't gonna compromise on this.
A man don't like the piercing.
I don't think it's men don't like the piercing, but it conveys a certain message.
A man did tell me that, and I never thought of it like that. I'm just like, what does it convey?
It gives. She's a creative. She's a free spirit. Free to be whatever. Someone said edgy and freaky.
Yeah, somebody told me that.
So let me say this, and this is me being woman to woman.
Somebody told me that, but I didn't listen to him.
Brenda, I think you're a beautiful girl. But if a man walks in, they see your hairstyle the way it is, you have the baby hair, you have the nose ring, then you have the really long nails. That is sending off a certain message, right? She's a beautiful girl, but it's fun energy. It's all I get her dinner. We could go out and she may be down. She may be open. She may like to have fun. That's what it can convey, although you're not like that. I'm not saying you're like that.
Yeah.
But that's what the energy can read. We can't help people's perception if they're seeing us for the first time. They don't know we're a manager. They don't know we have degrees. They don't know we're smart. They don't know these things. So
first of all, we don't care if you got all that shit anyway. That's not the most important thing to a real man.
They're going based off of their first impression.
All right, that was the end of the video. Okay, I put this video in here because regardless whether you agree with everything that she told this young lady, or you could be like King and you say, lies, she's not a beautiful girl. Or you might not think she's beautiful, okay? I think that I look at her and I see this. This is what I'll tell you I see. I think that this is an average looking black woman who makes herself up to look like more than she is. And I do agree with what the woman on the left said, right? That she is made up in such a way that I'm just looking at her and I'm just saying, I can see how she attracts a certain type of dude. And I can see also that she probably hangs with certain types of women. And I think those women would probably keep her single. Just with the mindset of, if a dude don't like my nose ring and blah, 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 I don't want to deal with it. That's his problem. Even that mindset alone, when you know it's bringing one type of guy and it's running off another type of guy. But nobody would tell her that. If she didn't come up on this dating show, I'm sure people was like, oh, girl, you're giving that demure, right? Like, I'm sure women were stroking her ego and telling her the things that she wanted to hear. Expat living overseas. I don't like women that have more plastic than a Barbie doll. You ain't lying about that one. A rowdy, rebellious, loud, and obnoxious woman cannot be led. Yeah. Prince with Power, thank you for being here. That goes back to, think about that woman that I brought up in that last clip from the video I did before. She don't want to be led. She don't want to be led. She don't want to lead. Okay, well, you got the money. Then you lead. I don't want to lead either. We should be our own people in this relationship. See what I'm saying? All of them be saying shit. They just need to shut the hell up because it don't make sense. Like, so what's your function? Why are you even here on this dating show? And you know what? I saw some of y'all write about that, about these dating shows. And I don't know why. Forgive me for this. Maybe I thought of this some other time. But looking at how they will diss men that seemingly would be good for them, or the one girl that I put on, she said, I just wanted to keep playing. She basically popped the guy that she potentially liked because she wanted to keep playing, which let me know that I think these women be going on here for clout. And I don't know why I don't think about that overtly all the time. But a lot of these girls go on there like, yeah, you know, first of all, I'm not attracted to none of these dudes because they're not giving demure or whatever. They sassy or whatever. And then they like, yo, I can always post this to my socials and get more clout. Just like that one girl liked the dude in the beginning. It is crazy. I did not think of that. It's crazy. It comes off very low class. Yep. Sean Ace, thank you for being here. Yeah. Yeah, man. Y'all on it, man. Y'all are on it. Look, I'm gonna give y'all the last video of the night. We'll get to the question of the day. We'll get up out of here because, like I told you, I got a lot of work to get done. But this lady that y'all know, like, I like to end off my videos, my normal videos, with typically like a positive message or a powerful message to leave with. So that's why, like, if you don't watch my videos all the way through, you're missing like bigger messages that I try to make at the end. I try to make the most powerful stuff at the end for people who, you know, really want to hear solutions or really want to hear something like to leave off on a good message. I've been doing that now for coming up on a year, or well, almost a year. Okay. Because I just didn't want to keep putting out videos and not leave with something else. Put the sugar in the front and put the meat at the back of the video. This woman that I'm about to put on right now, she has ended a lot of videos for me. And y'all know her, Miss Maggie, right? Y'all have seen her. You see me put her on the channel. And it's women like her, they're a little bit older. Hopefully younger women listen, but they probably not. Miss Maggie is going to tell these young ladies something they need to know. And what that is you're not going to go from being out there in the streets to being a wife. You're just not going to do it. The chances of it are slim. Let's hear Miss Maggie talk about it.
As much as I think that I'm ready to get out these streets and find my husband.
Ladies, you don't go from the streets to husband. There are so many steps in between there. You're not going to go from doing whatever you want to do to being with the man of your dreams. I would argue if you've been running the streets, you probably won't have a husband. But again, it presumes that she is in control. It presumes, like a lot of modern women falsely think it's their timeline, it's their decision, it's their prerogative. When they're good and ready, then they snap their fingers and I'm going to be married. Well, ladies, unfortunately for you, we still live in the age where men are the ones that propose, men are the ones that buy the rings, men are the ones that initiate relationships. Unless you want to take on the masculine role and you have the plan and get someone to be your support system, that's an option. But I would just say, ladies, it's not on our timeline. And unfortunately, by the time you are ready for the man that you think you're going to have, he's already seen you and it's too late. All right, what would you add, Lucy?
A man that wants a feminine woman will never choose somebody like her. I can tell you that.
So look, that is a, I don't want to put her in goofy eyes. She don't deserve that. There you go. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. I thought that this was a perfect message to leave off with, because a lot of these women still want to chase something. They think that they can do it on their timeline. Multiple times on this channel, I have shown that our women will go to college, get a useless degree, but they won't get that MRS degree. Okay? They won't look at the men with potential around them while they're in college and marry that dude. No, because they think they can go out, they're gonna get this career. They have literally bought in to the effing agenda on, yeah, we're gonna get the career, we're gonna put all this money in the system, and then we're gonna be this high, powerful, blah, blah, blah. And then when we're about 35 to about 40, we're gonna find our husband and we're gonna have kids. We're gonna have our kids, and we can have kids all the way up to 60 years old. I'm talking about 60 shooting babies out. Like them t-shirt cannons. They think they can do that up to 60. Some of them probably could, but not all of them. That baby gonna come out looking on the mirror, right? Like, oh man, right? Like, that did not just happen on camera. I just want to let y'all know that the baby. Whew, I'm wrong for that one. I'm wrong. I just want to say, I hope I didn't offend anybody. I do not want to disparage the handy, capable, able people out there. Okay. I'm touched too. Okay. I just want y'all to know I'm a little touched too. So that's why I feel like I talk about it. Okay. All right. Yeah. Juju. She belongs to the streets again. Yeah, listen, once they out in the streets, man, it's like, look, they for some reason think they can go out, sleep with the whole NFL and NBA, right? This is why nobody's be with their NBA, NFL boyfriends while they get drafted. Yeah. Listen, the women who are willing to get to know a man, fall in love with his character, be there through the hard times, help him build, and love on that man through it, gonna get the best of that man. Now that woman can mess it up too. Let's not get it twisted. Some of the women will have a man like that and they will mess it up with those men. But at least they will suffer through and stick it out with that man. People nowadays don't know how to stick it out. You know, we as a society don't want to stick it out. And it takes a little give and take. It takes looking at yourself saying, I can be better, you know? And that's why I have my girl now, right? Because I had to say to myself, hey, you know, like, I don't want these things anymore. And I want this. And I want somebody who is going to be consistent and persistent. I want a woman consistent and persistent, who's going to be there, who's going to rock with me, who's going to suffer with me through time. And that's the person I can trust. But that don't have to do with just the women. That have to do with my friends, the people I keep close to me. If I can't trust you, you can't be around me. I mean, I'll be cordial. I'll be Sean with everybody. Yo, blah, blah, blah. The dude y'all see on this live stream is how I am in person, man. I'm just chill dude. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I just talk, laugh it up, boom, boom. But like, if you expect us to just be off the page, best friends, hanging out all the time, that ain't about to happen. Because I got to know you. You got to prove yourself over time for me to, you know, be like, invest into you. And so a lot of women don't want to invest in their men. And that's why I believe that real men, they don't trust that. I can't trust anybody who isn't willing to rock with me, who isn't willing to go through with me. Ladies, a lot of y'all don't meet that criteria. Y'all not willing to go through the fire. What is Shaka Khan? Through the fire, right? I think it's Shaka Khan. Y'all not willing to go through the fire. Y'all not willing to take it to the wall. Y'all take it to the head, though. Y'all take it to the head. But y'all won't take it through the fire. I don't know. These women today is something else. I'm going to catch some more of these comments. Actually, let me hit up the question of the day. Do you get the impression that Black women want to be wives or not? Now, the answer might simply be, no, I don't think they do. Or do you think it's something else, right? If you think it's something else, what is it, right? Don't put that in the chat. Put that in the comments after this video. I want you also to share your experiences that kind of go along with tonight. If you have any experiences that you've been through, it's going to be more edifying for you to put it in the comments after this video, or put it in the comments of the video so that other men can share their experiences too. Because we can go fast by ourselves. We can go farther together, right? So that's kind of why we do these things. So I'm going to get to these comments and we'll get up out of here, okay? A snake can't change by shedding its skin. No, it can't. You're good, man. What you're saying is the truth. Hey, that's all I can do, man. That's all I'm trying to share is what I know. They have been certified in the streets, but haven't attended wife school. Our boss, Kevin Samuels, talked about that wife in the finishing school. Like when he was alive, he talked about it. He said there are a lot of women that will spend money on stupid shit, but won't spend money to go to a finishing school. Because what Kevin Samuels saw was a lot of women do not have wife skills, right? And wife skills is more than just cooking. See, you should be able to cook. I'm not talking about these extravagant meals, but you should know how to cook basic meals for yourself. Yes, that's nice to have, but that's not what a wife is. A lot of women just have to get past their own selfishness to even be a wife. Preston says, of course, women will never take accountability for mistakes they've made. And this is coming from people who choose to make the mistakes that they've created. Yeah. A real lion doesn't have to roar for everyone to know he's king. Absolutely. But it's funny how we have so many women that are out in these streets happen to show that they're the men. They're the men. Okay? They got to show all the other women what they got. Oh, I read that. They don't believe in struggle love, but only want a ready-made. They want a ready-made ninja. Original man. Thank you for that one, man. They don't believe in struggle love, but they only want a ready-made ninja. Absolutely. First time. Lee Turner, thank you for being here, man. I appreciate you very much. We do this every Wednesday, or as many Wednesdays as I can do. And we'll be back next Wednesday. Next Wednesday? Yep, we should be back next Wednesday. Of course, women will never take accountability to the head, but they damn sure give a lot of it. No, they won't take accountability, man. Look, I know I missed some of y'all comments. I apologize about that. King says, what man wants to deal with this type of hostility? No, we don't want to deal with none of that. You know what I mean? Do women blame the women or the men who gave the power to act like idiots? Oh, was it men or women who did it? Yeah. How you leading yourself half dressed like that? Oh yeah, I was talking about earlier. Yep. I missed a lot. I'm sorry about that. Yep, I already read that. Thank you for having me. No, man, thank you for coming through. Again, man, look, my live streams may not get the most views. Usually they get views afterwards, but I do the live streams for the gents, man. I do it so that we can talk about these things, man, out loud. We can share these things with each other. Y'all can talk in the chat. We can go through these videos together in real time. And I do that so that that y'all have access to me. I don't do a lot of talking in the videos. I do the intro. I might kind of move the story along, and I say at the end, like, hey, check out this next video right here, right? Like, or usually I'm on this side. Check out this video right here, right? Like, so I try to let the clips do the talking. I try to paint a story with what I'm talking about. So that's why I come on here and I share more of my thoughts and feelings on these live streams. So I will tell you, thank you all for being here, because this is a good time that we typically have doing this, right? Subscribe. Thank you. Appreciate you. Expat living overseas says some of the women out in the streets were kicked out on my pride. Kicked out. Oh, because of pride? That's what I think you're saying. Some of them, yeah. Fire TSG. Y'all know what it is. But look, y'all, let me get out of here, because again, I have a lot of work to do. I want to get that video out for y'all on Friday, and it's going to be a tougher video to make and you probably won't see a lot of, y'all see some clips in there, like the little cut clips, because I use the cut clips like for comedy. I use it to make statements, but I also use it to break up the tension. Okay. I'm just trying to tell y'all how I make videos. And the reason why I do that, some people are like, oh, why do you have all these cut scenes and stuff? I do that because I've also had too many people say, yo, these subjects get a little deep, especially if you've been through some of the stuff that I put in the video. Some guys just click out because it kind of reminds them of the shit they've been through. So I've learned to edit the videos in such a way that I just break it up so it's digestible. Does that make sense? Because this stuff does get heavy. And this next video is one of those videos that could get heavy, because we are really living in a crisis. And today it was just simple video clips. Like, these weren't even the worst clips I could show, but it definitely leads into We have too many single mothers out there. We have too many women trying to do it on their own. There are too many women who don't want to listen, don't want to take any type of accountability. They want to be able to do what they want to do with no consequences, right? And then when the consequences come, they want to blame it on someone else or blame it on something else. And it's like we have a society right now with a bunch of people who lack or don't want to take accountability. And that's a problem. That is a serious, serious problem. Okay? All right, gents. All right, let's see what else. You got any more? Our boss, thank you, TSG. Thank you, our boss. I appreciate you being here. He said if you're having problems, ask questions here. Yep, absolutely. That's a great way. Have a good night, TSG in the chat. Yep. We need it always, bro. We'll be back next Wednesday. Lee Turner, thank you so much. Have a good evening, TSG in the chat. You too, Lee. Appreciate you. Pride as my kingdom. Okay, gotcha. All right, everybody saying what's up. All right, press it. All right, do me a favor, y'all. Before y'all leave out, hit that like button on the way out. That will trigger the algorithm to get this video out to more people. I think it's important that we talked about what we talked about tonight. Again, it's also a setup for the next video I want to make. And they are the ones that choose to live that strong and independent lifestyle. I know. And I will continue to break this down until we start seeing some change. Okay? So, gents, y'all have a great evening. Stay tuned for the next video. Hit that like button on the way out. And until next time, live your best life.